So let's go get one of every musubi they have in here. I should have brought a bag. They have their own masks here. Oh, look how cute this one is. It even has a musubi on it. Oh, they have it in purple too. Here's a little sneak peek. They have some of the Asian ice creams. This is like the boba bar, the green tea with boba flavor. That one's good. These little salamango fish sandwiches. It's like a fish-shaped outer crust and then ice cream inside. I've never tried this one, frozen wafer sandwich. Looks good though. Maybe not in chocolate though. I don't love chocolate. Everybody loves Malona. Good with soju. Okay, so first of all, let me go grab. My husband wanted, they have these pho bowls that you don't even have to add water. So I guess what they do is see, there's no liquid in here. You don't even add water. You just put this in the microwave like it is. So I guess the bottom has like a dehydrated gelatinous broth or something. So that when you microwave it, it releases the liquid, I guess. I'm not totally sure. So this is the one he wants. He wants the pho. It's okay. The broth is actually decent. I mean, it's pretty good considering it's from 7-Eleven. So maybe another time I'll come back and try all of these sushi rolls. They have all sorts of different flavors. And then they have all the different manapuas. Here's some of the musubis, but I'm going to get the hot ones so that they're ready to eat. That's always best. So let's see what selection we have. I should have brought a bag. So we have jumbo mochiko chicken, pork kimchi, miso salmon. Lots of stuff. Ooh, longanisa, that does not sound good, but okay, I'll try it. Just for you, I'll try it. All right, I'm gonna check out and then we'll get home and start eating. All right, guys, so I'm back home and let's see what flavors we got here. They actually didn't have everything that they normally have, but they have, what's funny is I actually didn't grab the regular Spam musubi. So I'm not sure if they didn't have it or if I just missed it or what happened there, but that's okay. I mean, Spam musubi is Spam musubi. So this is miso salmon, okay. What is this? Longanisa. Oh, I don't like longanisa. That's gonna be rough. Pork kimchi, musubi. What is this? Spam katsu. Katsu is like that fried topping. If y'all, oops, sorry. If y'all can kind of see how it has that breading on it. What is this? What is it? Oh, this is a deluxe spam. So that just has an egg with the spam. Jumbo mochiko chicken. This is huge. I don't even know how much to take a bite. It's gonna be embarrassing on camera. Here's a fish jumbo musubi. These are Hawaiian winners, apparently. Even though I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say wieners, but it says winners. Salmon musubi. And spicy garlic butter spam. Oh, I mean, spicy garlic butter normally sounds good on everything, but I feel like with Spam, it's already so salty and rich that might just push it over. So I have my water filled up, ready to go. This is so much salt. Like this amount of salt could probably give you a heart attack if I ate all of these. And then I got some green juice to make myself feel just slightly healthier. You know what I mean? All right, let's get set up. Hi guys, I'm Kylie and this is my first video. So what we're gonna be doing today is trying all of the Spam musubis at 7-Eleven of Hawaii. So the 7-Elevens in Hawaii are much better than 7-Elevens back on the mainland. They have a lot more Asian food, obviously, to fit the population. Their hot foods are known for being really good. And I've been to the 7-Elevens in Japan and they're super similar. Japan probably outdoes it. They have their food tastes a little bit better over there, but it's the same setup, same style as the Japanese 7-Elevens. So let's get started. I'm only gonna take like a bite of each of these because this is a lot of salt and fat and just, so I have my green juice here to help, you know, balance it out. So I think first I'm gonna go for, I don't want to ruin my taste buds with the longanisa or with the spicy garlic butter. So those two are gonna go last. Longanisa, if you didn't know, is like a Filipino sausage. And I've heard that this is actually like the sweeter longanisa versus they have another longanisa that's more garlic and vinegar. I don't like either of them, so I'm not looking forward to that. But let's get started. Let's start with the Miso Salmon Kombu musubi. So miso salmon, miso, Japanese flavoring, fermented. Salmon, self-explanatory. Kombu is the seaweed that it's common in all Japanese broths and cooking. You use it to make your dashis and everything. So here's what it comes in, and they actually make these really easy. So musubis are mostly eaten, like if you live here, we get it for like when we're going to the beach, because they range from anywhere from like $1.50 to, this one's almost $3 because it's got this fish and everything in it. But normally there's a cheap snack. So like personally, I'll get the musubis, never for myself. I don't usually choose to eat it, But like say we're running late for school in the morning and my daughter needs breakfast, and or needs lunch, and we're out of bread. So I'll just swing through 7-Eleven. She can get a musubi. That's her lunch. She can eat it at school because it stays good. So that's why it's so good to take to the beach, because you don't have to put it in a cooler. You don't have to reheat it. Nothing. You just throw it in your bag, eat it whenever, and it's fine. Even if it's not perfectly hot, it's fine. So the way to open it is it has this little tab. It says open, and you do it like that. It's easier without these. And then this top part kind of rolls off. That way you can eat it still in the bag. Yeah, so this is the Japanese influence, because they're very smart about their packaging and very smart about just considerate of what people have to go through to eat. You don't want to be holding this huge greasy rice thing in your hands and eating, because these are on the go meals. Yeah, so here we go. This is the miso salmon kombu. Let's try. Smells very salmony. It's actually really good. So I taste a lot of the salmon. I really taste the kombu. Like, you get that extra umami kick from the seaweed in there. And on top of that has obviously the seaweed on the outside. Yeah, this one's good. I would definitely recommend this. Very, very good. But it's not overpoweringly fishy. Okay, what should we do next? Maybe we should stick to the fish theme. This one is a fish jumbo musubi. Look how big this is. That's what I mean when people can eat these like for lunch. It's as big as my palm of my hand. Bigger, actually. So this is fish with tartar sauce. I'm not a huge tartar sauce person, but okay. This one costs $2.59, so this is a slightly more expensive one because again, just the ingredients. So this package opens a little differently. I've never had this, and the open tab is here. So it looks like do I pull it like this? Maybe. Sure. I don't know if that was right, but it worked. Yeah. So the breading is all soggy and not good. So I don't know about this, but let's try. Yeah, that's not so good. The fish doesn't have any flavor, like at all. I taste more breading than fish, and it's not a thick breading. It's just the fish has no flavor. Some sort of white fish. I don't taste any tartar sauce, which is probably good because I don't love tartar sauce. So that was interesting. So I would pass on that. It's not the best. It's not great. What should we try next, guys? Oh, and you like my background? I live by a park. Sorry, this is my first video, so I know this is not the best, but I promise I'm gonna get better. Oh, let's see, what should we eat next? Oh, actually, I did have the regular Spam musubi. Oh no, this is Spam Katsu. Okay, let's just do this. So Katsu is like a type of breading, a Japanese breading that they have like chicken katsu, pork katsu, or tonkatsu is pork katsu. So this is Spam Katsu, meaning just the katsu breading on a piece of Spam and put into the musubi. So same type of opening, open right here. There's a little tab that lifts up, and then it unrolls. That way you can pull the top off. Voila. Let's try this one. Again, I feel like nothing with breading works in these because they steam in their own plastic. You know what I mean? So nothing stays crisp. I'm wondering if they put like the katsu sauce. There's a special kind of sauce that you usually use katsu. The bulldog sauce. And so you can see there's a sauce in there. So I'm not sure if that's bulldog sauce. But I can taste the katsu, it's just not good because it's completely soggy and flimsy. So, yeah, that's a no-go. Anything breaded is kind of a no-go for me at this point. But let's just get the last breaded thing out of the way. This is the Jumbo Mochiko Chicken Musubi. Mochiko chicken is just a Japanese style chicken. Let's see if I can open this right this time. Because see, the tab comes off like this. Let's see if I'm smart enough to get this open. It's supposed to be easy open. I'm sure it is easy open. I'm sure I'm the problem. Oh, okay, I see. So the open tab kind of peels away from the backing of the plastic. And then you can just pull on that. Oh, and it does the same thing where it just opens that top layer. So you can peel it back like that. Okay. This thing is monstrous. Look how big this is. Okay. So you can see the chicken in there. This is like a whole chicken and rice plate, but in one bite. So the chicken doesn't really taste that much like Mochiko chicken. Again, it just tastes like plain chicken. All the flavoring kind of gets lost in the rice. Yeah, even when I just eat the chicken by itself, it's not that good of a chicken. Not a very good seasoning. So I'm gonna say pass. How much was this? This was $2.69. This is again another expensive one, like the fancy ones. All right, I need some water. These things are so salty. All right, what's next? Let's try let's go for this pork kimchi. Maybe the kimchi spice will help kind of clear my mouth. So this is a new one apparently. This is new. I've never seen this, so this is $2.99. So that's really expensive considering there's no fish or anything in it, but let's see how good their kimchi is. So this is all gonna rest upon how good their kimchi recipe is. At the top, it's a lot of grease. Look at that. It's all oil. You can see the shiny on the nori on the outside. Okay, so let's dig in. So here's the thing. I love pork kimchi as a dish. I make it at home. So basically pork kimchi, it's what it sounds like. It's thin sliced pork, kimchi, and then I use a little bit of like Kewpie mayo to kind of give it a creaminess. And just toss that in a pan and voila, pork kimchi. You can get it at a lot of Japanese restaurants as an appetizer. Sorry, I'm still trying to decide. I think the kimchi has a slight bite to it. It's not spicy, but there is a bite. Let me try it. So this is just, tastes the same as eating when I go to the restaurants and I get the pork kimchi, or I make it at home, put it over rice and eat that. It's fine. The kimchi could be stronger, but it's pretty good. Not bad. Yeah, and I feel like after eating this, you would feel like you just ate a real meal, like a whole, it's like a rice bowl with meat and kimchi on it. And like, that's a whole meal right there. So that one's good. I actually like that. Let me get some fruits and vegetables in my day to make myself feel better about eating all of this fat. But fat is flavor, you know what they say. This is good. So this is the Naked brand green machine flavor. You know what I mean? Like, so it says it's kale. It's probably like this much kale, but makes you feel better about it, right? Makes me feel like I'm being healthy, even though, you know, I'm eating 12 musubis here. So what's next? Deluxe Spam. So this one I know I like. This one I've had plenty of times. Just sometimes if I want something a little bit more than the regular Spam musubi. So the only difference between this and regular Spam, it has egg and it has the furikake, which is the it's like a nori topping. So nori, if you don't know, is the seaweed on the outside. Furikake is just like ground up nori with sesame seeds and stuff in it. So it's, you can shake it onto your rice and stuff and give it flavor if you don't want to use like the whole strips of nori. So this one I know I like. It has also an egg. See the egg? See, this is like reminds me of the beach. It makes me think I'm at the beach chilling. So it brings back a lot of memories. We've been eating these since I was a kid. So as kids, a lot of times we would get sent to summer fun camp. And again, if we didn't have bread or just running late, didn't make our lunches, you could just run through 7-Eleven. Everyone grab a musubi. They're like $1.25 or something. This one's $1.89 because of the egg, but the plain Spam musubi is like $1.59, I think. And it was cheaper when I was a kid. So yeah, we would just all get musubis and eat. Or I remember we used to put them in our pockets and go outside and play for the day. That way we wouldn't have to come home for lunch. We could just stay out wherever we were, eat our musubi in our pocket, and then keep rolling instead of having to go all the way back home for lunch. Yeah, it definitely, the greens help cut it. The greens help get that layer of Spam off of my tongue. All right. Oh my gosh, we're getting closer and closer to the last two that I don't want to eat. So let's do oven roasted salmon. This one comes in a triangle. Cute, right? Reminds me of those little like kawaii characters, right? They put the little face on it. Oh, so cute. And I think our daughter has a pillow in the shape of a triangle musubi like this. All right, this is $1.79. This is rice with salmon flakes wrapped in roasted seaweed. Roasted seaweed being the nori again. So this one, again, different opening. Pull the tab and it opens right up. Voila. Japanese are so clever. So it's just, again, this is kind of like shredded salmon stuffed. Looks like it's stuffed on top of the rice bowl. Let's try. Yeah. So the salmon's just on top. Because some places put it in the middle, and those are the better places. This is 7-Eleven, but this is still good. Just plain salmon. I like this one. I've had it before. It's good. Just plain salmon. I like this better than that miso salmon, only because little bit less, this is more rice than salmon. The miso salmon has more salmon in it than this one. But again, just plain, simple, quick, easy. And it doesn't look like much, like, oh, I'm not gonna get full off of that. This is a lot of rice. You know what I mean? Like, you'd be surprised. I mean, the construction men and stuff will eat these for lunch, and they're good. My husband will eat like 2 of these and he's good to go. So they're filling. They're a lot more filling than they maybe look to you. All right, oh, I'm getting full. This is the Hawaiian wieners with furikake musubi. This is $1.49. Again, I think it's supposed to be Hawaiian wiener. So these are the red ones. They're just hot dogs. They're just colored red. I don't think there's a taste difference. These are the ones, they're called Redondo's brand. These are the ones you always get for like birthday party stuff. You can buy them at Sam's Club in a big, huge box. Super cheap. And it's just, I'm not sure why it's, I don't know if Redondos are made in Hawaii, maybe. Maybe that's why it's so popular out here. I'm not completely sure about that. But, all right. And I know even like, okay, so our daughter would do this thing. She wouldn't eat a regular hot dog. She would only eat the red hot dog because she thought the red one was different. It's the same thing. Okay, guys, it's the exact thing. But for children, apparently coloring your hot dog red makes you want to eat it. So that's what we get for her birthdays. So you can see it's just a wiener sliced in half and then put on top of the rice and nori. So let's dig in. The hot dog is a little dried out, but the hot dog is even saltier than the Spam almost. There's such a strong, I don't think it's bad. I think it's just, I'm not used to it. I'm used to Spam being on the musubis. So to have a different type of processed meat, I think it's just kind of throwing me off. It just doesn't match in my head. But it's fine. If you really like hot dogs, it's good. I don't really like hot dogs, so that might be part of my problem. And again, they're like, I don't know if they're overboiled or if they've just been sitting in the heater too long, but they're pretty dry. Like trying to chew. Feels like gum paste in my mouth. All right. So we're down to the last 2. These are the 2 that I do not particularly want to eat, but just for you, I will. So look, you can see the amount of grease in the stuff inside. Look, it's like soaking through and dripping down. This is a very saucy one. This is not going to be a good one. This is the spicy garlic butter one. This is not going to be a good one to eat in your car. Just saying. Unless you want to dye your seats that nasty orange oil color. Ugh. I don't even want to touch it. Okay. Smells very strong. I can smell that garlic. Oh, it smells like, you know, if you eat like the Viet Cajun places with the spicy garlic butter sauce that they put on all the seafood? That's what this smells like. That's exactly what this smells like. So, let's go. The spicy garlic sauce is good on its own. The problem is, and it is actually a little bit spicy. I could taste the spice. The issue is the Spam itself is already so fatty that adding a butter garlic sauce to that is way too much. Way too much. I would not be able to finish that even if I wanted to. There's like oil all over me now. Oh, sorry. The perils of breastfeeding. I can't button the top because I have to keep taking the top off. Obviously, you want easy access to breastfeed the baby, so that's why things keep falling. That's why. Okay, we're on the last one. This is the one I'm dreading. This is rice block. Why do they call it different stuff and different things? But okay, rice block and skinless longanisa sweet hamonado. I guess that's a type of longanisa, the sweet kind, with garlic shoyu glaze wrapped in roasted seaweed. This is what it looks like. It looks pretty innocuous, nothing crazy. It's just, the reason I don't like longanisa, it's just so strongly flavored. Like, although I will say I've never tried the sweet version, so I've never tried this kind. I've only ever had the garlic vinegar kind, and I don't like that, but I think that's because I don't really like vinegar. So even when my husband cooks it here, oh, it makes the whole house stink. I don't like it. I'm not a huge vinegar person, but this is the sweet one. He told me this one doesn't taste good, but we'll see for ourselves. At least it's less oily than the other one, but you can kind of see the different chunks of stuff. It's a very coarse ground sausage. It doesn't smell as bad as the other longanisa, at least, so that's definitely a plus. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. I just swallowed that like whole because I didn't want to chew it. It's kind of a thicker textured sausage. It doesn't actually have a ton of fat. Like, there's not like a ton of fat oozing out of it or anything. It is not for me. It is a little sweet. I could taste that. I think that's what makes it weird. Like the texture of a meaty, juicy sausage, but then it's sweet. And so it's confusing my brain in my tongue. Like my tongue is trying to tell my brain, ooh, sausage, delicious, like jalapeno, beef, cheese, yum. But then my taste buds, the next signal is like, oh wait, hold on, hold the phone, it's sweet. So yeah, that's gonna be not for me. So which ones did I like? I really like this one, this miso kombu salmon one. This is really good. Also just the regular spam rice one, simple but delicious. The Deluxe Spam Musubi is always a winner. It has just the egg, spam, and furikake. It's great for the beach, easy, and it has the egg for extra protein. And I think that's really it. Then obviously like the plain spam one is always good. Oh, sorry, Gizmo. Gizmo, hi buddy, come here. Ugh. This is Gizmo. Hi Gizmo. He's barking at neighbors. Are you barking at the neighbors? They're not bothering you, sweetheart. They're just going on a walk. Don't worry about them. What are you gonna do about it? Jump down. We're on the second floor balcony. He just wants to watch all the neighbors.